Hi y'all, welcome to another video. This time I'm doing a video for JenofEve Designs over on Etsy. And in this video, I want to talk to y'all about several things. First of all, I'm going to show you guys my next design team project. You might remember this is my last month's design team project. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it too because it kind of correlates with my project for this month. I am also going to demo the project and show you all about the page construction, the closure. I'm going to show you the entire book. I'm also going to demonstrate how to use the templates without a printer, because I get asked this a lot. I've got several friends of mine that don't have access to a printer, and it is still completely possible to use these without having a printer. So I'm going to show you guys and demonstrate exactly how you guys would do that. I'm also going to demonstrate making some of the different inserts and so forth that I make in the book. I am also going to leave a link in the description box below that will have all of the information that you need to check out JenofEve, her designs, her YouTube channel, her Etsy store. You guys, her YouTube channel is awesome. For every template that JenofEve does, she does a series of video tutorials that show you exactly step by step how to do her templates. And she is very easy to follow, super fun to watch. She's super creative. And then she also has a great design team that puts out other ideas of how you can use the templates besides that. So, I also want to let you guys know this is my last design team project for JenofEve. I can't believe it. 6 months has just zipped by so fast. I want to thank her because I have had so much fun working with these templates. I highly recommend them. They're just fun to work with. The good news is, on the other hand, that I will be back to talk to you guys about and show you guys about more projects with her templates, because I'm going to be doing a template. I'm going to be doing a project to put a mini album in this medium keepsake box, and I'm also going to be doing a mini album for the small keepsake box, and I will definitely do videos on those. Also, I will include timestamps on this video so that you can skip through whatever you would like to go to and look at next. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you my project for this month. But I'm going to be coming back to this, so, I'll show you this in just a second. But this is my project for this month. It's a little mini album, and I think it is so adorable. It is using her Stack the Pages template. And you guys, if you are new to JenofEve's templates and you've never tried them before, this would be a great one for you to start out with, because it makes the cutest book. It is so fast and easy to work with. It is so much fun. I just had a blast making this. So, but I wanted to show you guys, if you have her templates, don't hesitate to look at mixing them around, because, let me take these two off of here and show you this. If you guys bought the large keepsake box album and templates, and these you can buy either the bundle that has all 3 boxes and mini album, or you can buy them individually. And if you guys have the large one and the keepsake box, just know that the Stack the Pages album will just slip right in there. So don't hesitate to look at mixing them around and using your templates together to make beautiful projects. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the mini album. And I love the closure. I just was trying to figure out something that would be really cool and different from anything else I've ever done. And if you remember from last month, I did the two of the closures that I did were like a wraparound closure that you slip off. Well, I couldn't really do that with this one because I wanted to be able to put decorations. In other words, it would have made it impossible for it to slip on and off because unless I made it the whole size of the cover, and I just couldn't figure out what to do. So I finally came up with the idea of what if I magnetize the cover to the closure. So that is what I did, you guys. And all you do is you just lift it off. The whole cover lifts off and you just set it to the side. And you pull this off. And I will show you guys exactly how I did this. And this will stick right back together. And you can just set it to the side and look at your book. So getting into the book. I did this book exactly like JenofEve does as far as putting the covers and the inside main base pages. I did it exactly the same as JenofEve. So you can check out her tutorial on that. The links will be down below. Did it exactly the same. As far as the page construction, what I did is I really need this to hold a lot of photographs. So I designed 2 pages that I felt like would do that, hold a lot of photos. And then I repeated those throughout the rest of the book. So these 2 pages are basically the same as these 2 and the last 2. So I'm going to tell you what I did, and if you guys, would like a more in-depth page construction tutorial, let me know. Let me tell you this. On every main base page, every single main base page has a page 4 full page pocket. And I printed 6 of those. It's page number 4. And I printed 6 of those because there are 6 pages. And on every single page, I attached that full page pocket and made every main base page into a pocket page. So I did that for all 6 pages. Also, all 6 pages, and I'm going to pull this one out right here and show you guys. All 6 pages have this insert. And I may have to pull down, once I get pictures in this, I may have to pull back on some of the inserts and pull some of them out. I'm not sure it will hold all of them once I get the pictures in, but we'll see. And that's another video I'll make and show you guys when I finish. But anyway, this inside pull out, what I did is I just printed off the mats, which is page number 5, folded it in half instead of cutting it apart, and then I took a plain piece of cardstock and did the same thing, printed off that page, and then y'all, I don't know if you can see this, but it's just a hair smaller, and I just took and cut a sliver, just the barest sliver, off of the side so that it would fit, and I did that on all 6 pages, y'all. So all 6 of these have got that insert right here. And that little baby right there will hold 7, almost 4x6 photos. So that's a pretty good amount of photos. Then on this front page, what I did is I took the small pocket on page 6, and then I took the side pocket, which, remember, we've already printed 6 page number 4, which on page number 4 has the full page pocket, and it also has the side pocket. So this is the side pocket. I took the small pocket right here and I attached it to the side pocket, and then I attached that to the main base page. So, and then in this smaller pocket, I've got, and I love her little envelopes. They're so cute, y'all. Let me see if I can't get this one out. Okay, I just have just one of her little cute little medium size envelopes, which also has an insert that will have plenty of room for photos. That's 4 more right there. So what does that make? 7 and 4, that's 12. Alright, slide this back in there. And then I'm going to show you how to make this too. I used her tag page, and I will leave you the page number for this tag in the description bar. But anyway, I just made this tag page. So here is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more photos. So that's 17 photos on this page alone, okay? And you turn it over, and I've got some inserts in here. And it may be that I wind up having to just put a mat with a photograph or some journaling or something like that here. I'll just have to see how bulky this page gets. But for now, I just inserted the large envelope and one of the smaller envelopes, which I think it turned out so cute. But then on this next page, I just made a flip out with one of the side pages that were left over. Because remember, again, we printed 6 of those. Alright, and so then you turn that page over, and again, I have one of the side pockets, and I had to trim just a little bit off right here. And in this particular one, I've just got one of those envelopes again, one of her envelopes, okay? And I did it a little bit different throughout the book just to mix it up a little bit. Like on this page, since this first page turned out a little bit bulky, on this next repeat of that, I didn't do the double pocket. I just did the small pocket. And then inside of that small pocket, I put another medium envelope. I just think these little envelopes are so cute. And they have such cute inserts. Plus, they'll hold a lot of pictures. This little mini album will hold a lot of pictures. It really will. Okay, and then this, here again, we just repeat. Back, belly band, large envelope, flip out page, turn it, side pocket, insert. Now on this insert, I did a trifold because I felt like I wanted to put in some more pictures. So, trifold. And I'll show you guys how I did this. I'm going to demonstrate that later in the video. Okay, so there's that. Really cute. Alright, and here again, repeating. And I did do the double page. Turn it, belly band, and I just inserted a couple cute little envelopes again. Flip out page. Trifold, pull out. I'm not going to pull all of them out. You know it's in there. Alright, and so that's the book. So, let's get into a few of the things that I want to show you about how to do. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's first demonstrate how I'm going to show you my book, and I'm going to show you how I use my book without a printer. Okay, that's something I get asked a lot. What you would do is you would buy the template, and then you would, on your computer, you would back it up onto a SD card or a jump drive, take it to your local office supply store, have them print it on regular paper, and then have them print a copy on some, not real heavy duty, but some heavier duty cardstock, because you're going to be making use of these a lot. Okay? Once you do that, once you get home, the way that I do it, and usually I have her printables, you guys, in a notebook. I just don't have a small notebook for this yet. But the next time I head to Walmart, I'm going to buy a smaller notebook to put this in. But anyway, what I do is and Genevieve does this a little bit different, so be sure and check her channel out. You might like hers better, but I just thought you guys would want to see how I did it, and especially using these without a printer. Alright. Because people are always saying to me, but I won't be able to print these templates out over and over and over again. But that's okay. Once you take it to the printer the first time and have these printed, I'll show you exactly how you can use them. Same way, pattern paper, the whole 9 yards, without the printer. Okay, so what I do is I put them in sleeve protectors, and then on the back, I put them the corresponding template from the cardstock in there. So this is the instructional page right here. 1, 2, 3, and I put the tabs on the side, 1, 2, 3, so I can find them for easy and quick reference. Then on the back side is where I actually store the template. Now here's the trick. On these templates, when you get them back from the printer, you cut them out and you score them exactly as if you were going to use them in a book, okay? So then, when you get ready to make your project, you take out whatever page number it is that you need, and I'm getting ready to show you. If it was your main base pages, you would do that. If you were in the middle of construction and let's say you needed another envelope, for example, just to make an example, you just take out that template, lay it down, and line it up, and trace it, okay? Alright, now if I just left it at that, I would have a very difficult time trying to figure out where to score this. Because if I take that off, see, you don't have any, you know, I mean, you could use a ruler, but I have found that that's not really accurate and it doesn't really work out that well. So what you do is, as soon as you finish tracing it, and see, don't pick it up like I just did. Just leave it down there. As soon as you finish tracing the whole entire outline, then just fold everywhere that you scored it. Fold it back and make a line. Fold it back. Make sure you fold back every score mark. Make sure you hold on to the template really tight so that it does not slip. Okay, and there, see, you have that envelope portion of page 10. See there? Can you guys see that? I hope you guys can, because all I'll have to do now is cut that out and ink it up, and I'm ready to go. So you guys literally can use this whole entire template without a printer. You don't have to have a printer. Now, what I like to do when I finish with that is I will erase the pencil marks where I just scored it. I mean, I'll go through and score it first because you have the pencil lines. You know, you'll cut it out. Take it to your scoreboard. You'll have the pencil lines to know where to line it up to score it. Then just erase the pencil marks. You don't have to erase them that much. And then when you ink it, it's going to cover all that up. So there's you a good tip on how to use the templates completely without having a printer. Other than you're going to have to take it somewhere one time to get one copy printed. The instructional booklet and then the plain templates onto cardstock. Okay, so I've gone over that. Let's move on. I want to show you guys how I made the trifold tags and the trifold booklets. So all I did, you guys, is this is the page number 5 matte template, and when you cut it out, it looks like this. And it's so easy, you guys. All you do is you lay it down, and this is not quite a 12 by 12 paper, so it's not going to fit all the way. So, and I don't think it fit all the way on a 12 by 12 paper either, but you just scoot it over just a little bit, like so. Just scoot it over just a little bit, okay? You're going to lay that down and line it up. Trace it out. Okay. Trace it out. Fold this back. Run a line. Alright, and then all you're going to do is take the template to the back side and line it up to that line. And then, boom. And then you are ready, you guys, to cut that out. Then all you do is fold, score. and fold, okay? If you get ready to make a trifold and it doesn't want to fold in all the way, then that means the side flaps are just a little tiny bit too long. So just go in and shave off the barest little sliver off of each side, and then it should close. If you need to shave off a little bit more, you can always do that. So start by shaving off just a little tiny bit and see if it'll close. If you need to shave off a little tiny bit more, then you can do that. As far as the, let me show you how I made the tag trifold, because it's a little bit trickier, but not much. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. Here again, you're going to trace your template and go around. These have the nice curved edges, so make sure you go around those. Again, fold back, draw your line, fold your template, bring it over, line it up, and trace again. And let me just go ahead and show you from start to finish exactly how to do this. Get my cutter out here. Alright. Cutter. All I'm going to do is take and you guys, I'm just working with copy paper just for the sake of showing you guys this. Just going to go ahead and trim this out. Now let me tell you, I already know I'm going to have to shave just a little tiny bit off of the ends of this in order for it to fold to the middle. So I'm going to cut just a sliver off of where that, and I don't know if you guys can see that, where the pencil line is, but just a sliver off of that end. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just going to cut just a sliver off that other end. Alright. Move my cutter. Bring out. And I'm going to bring out my scoreboard. Score these little lines right here. I'm going to test the trifold. And I'm going to see, will it fold all the way in without giving me a hassle? Oops, let's see. And it looks like it is just going to do it. And so you guys see, that's just trial and error. Okay, so now I've got it all folded up. Now, you guys, is when you cut out these little curved edges, and I didn't cut it exactly right, so I'm just going to trim that off on the top, and then I'm going to curve that other edge, and there you have it. There is your trifold tag, and that's exactly how I did that. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers. I want to show you guys how easy this is to reattach the cover. You just put it on there and then you slide it into place where it needs to go. And it's, look you guys, it's not coming off there. I'm shaking it. It is not coming off there. It is, those magnets, basic grade magnets, really hold them on there. Okay, so here's what I was thinking for the closure of this book. I want to be able to open and close this book without having to slide the closure off like on the boxes. So I thought what I would do, and I've never done this before, you guys, so bear with me, is I thought that I would use the same idea as the boxes, but to do it this way. Okay, let's see now. I pre-scored these lines, so now I just need to make sure that they match up. And I may have this upside down. So let me try it this way. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, I want it to go like this. On here. Just like that. Would do is attach this with magnets. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've put the magnets underneath this piece of cardstock. And now I've taken the opposite magnet and stuck it to there. So the idea is that I will get this in place. I will remove the backing on the tape on these. And then I will stick it in place where I need it to be. So, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and take the adhesive back off of these, leaving the adhesive in place. One thing about it is that these magnets are really, really strong. And so they're going to want to stick to the magnet that they're already stuck to rather than the paper. I already know this ahead of time, so I'm going to have to try to be strategic on how to leave the magnets in place where I need them to be, while at the same time sliding them off of there. So, get this in place where I want it to be. That's where I want it to close. So now, I just need to, this is going to be a little bit tricky, because I need to get this just about exactly where I want it before I press it down. And I think I have it. Alright, now I'm just going to press that down really, really good and see. Alright, now let's see if I can get this off and still leave the magnets. Yes. And what I did, you guys, just in case you didn't see that, and look, the magnets off of the piece of paper here. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet, but I might have to reset this paper again. But what I did was I just slid the magnets off of there, and that worked. That left them in place where they need to be. So I'm going to see if that'll work again. And yes, it does work, and it keeps the book closed too. So I'm going to have to go ahead and work on the placement of those magnets a little bit so that I can get it exactly centered where I want it to be, like so. Alright, so I think that concludes everything that I wanted to show you guys in this video. I really hope you guys love it. I really did. I've super enjoyed working for JenofEve. Again, I cannot thank her enough. And I also want to thank you guys. You know, for watching my videos and for commenting on my videos. You have no idea. I read each and every comment, and you guys, I just love you guys. So thank you so much for your support and for watching what I do. And if you have any questions at all, please leave me a comment or shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to get back to you. And until next time, have a great one. Bye now.